Traders, Paul Clevitt, daily forextrader.me, and I want to be a forextrader.com. Looking at the charts this morning, got some interesting signals. I'm just going to refresh my page. This is the SignalTrader trading system. It's just making some suggestions this morning. We've got Euro New Zealand, we've got New Zealand CAD, USD CAD. Oh look, what a funny thing's happened here. Lots of anti-CAD ones. Now, incidentally, last night the Australian dollar had a very bad night. Unemployment's very bad in Australia, so it has gone up quite a lot. So you can see that on this one here. So look at this. Look, last night we saw very bad news for the Australian dollar. Now, this talking of news, there's an awful lot of it. I'm going to try and avoid trading in euros if I can, because look at the amount of euro news there is today. That could just really rock the whole market. But it starts at 7 and it's rocking the market until 9. Okay, and I would be very happy. So I'm not going to trade anything with euro in it this morning. 13:30 again. Watching out for this is in our danger zone when we don't trade. Okay, so we look to trade about 2:30 in the afternoon. But even then, Bernanke's speaking today. This is a news day, so you've got to avoid the dollar and the euro, really. There's a little bit of CAD news in there, but not an awful lot. Now, the market seems to be telling me that we've got lots of things with the CAD going on. We've got some buys here. You can see those, and there's some sells. So most of them are buying against the CAD. Remember those two I said I don't want to trade? Euro and New Zealand. So let's look at New Zealand CAD, because I don't want to trade in euros or dollars today, really. I could trade the dollar CAD, I suppose, but let's have a look at New Zealand CAD and see what that's up to. New Zealand has been, I did read somewhere that they think it's getting stronger. Well, let's have a look and see what the charts say. So that's New Zealand CAD. More windows. New Zealand CAD. Where are you? Okay. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so what have we got? Let's look at the daily chart just to see where it's going. Bounced off the top, been coming down since yesterday. So the New Zealand dollar is getting stronger. Sorry, weaker. It's come up here. It's bounced off the top. Now, what are we likely to see today? Could we see a continuation bearish, or will we be looking to bounce it back up again? Just looking at this, it tends to. There's no real clear signals except for the fact it has bounced off the top. Let's look at the weekly and see where we are. It's incredibly high. Look at this great big pin bar on the weekly, which makes me think it's kind of overbought and it's going to probably come down. Looking at the 15-minute chart, which is what we trade off of generally. So we've got this little trade here for 58 pips with a 20 pip risk. It looks pretty nice. It's been coming down for a long time, so I'm going to take that one, I think. New Zealand CAD. I can take a dollar CAD if I want to, because that's the order. Okay, so I placed the order, that will go onto my MetaTrader. I could take the dollar CAD. I don't want to touch euros, so let's have a look. Oh, I did just take the dollar CAD. I meant to take the New Zealand CAD. Well, let's just place that as well. I can always go and take it off. Go and have a look at the dollar CAD. See if we're going to take that anyway, because it's not till 1:30 the news, so we'll be well out of it then, I should think. Dollar CAD in a buy. Okay, activate. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, we've got that's dollar Swissy. It's very early in the morning. Dollar CAD. If you just press U, that's the chat we're looking for. Now, what have we got? We've got a big bounce down. It's bounced up. It's bounced down again. Look at the daily chart, which gives us a clue of where we're going. We have got, that's an evening star symbol. That's where you get a big up, then there's like a cross thing, and then it comes down. So it looks like it's actually coming down. Is actually coming down, although the trend is up at the moment. So we're looking at that's probably the evening star over here. Buys there. There's a buy there. So there's 2 buy signals in there. So probably we are looking at going up. So I'll leave the dollar CAD one on there. Don't know whether it's placed any trades yet. Yes, there they are. Oh, it's New Zealand. I've got GBP Australian dollar sitting there for some reason. Why is that? Let's go and have a look. I think that's one from earlier. More windows, GBP Australian dollar. Oh yes, I really like the look of this. Huge bad news for the Aussie dollar. But you know this sort of thing. If you look at the daily chart on it, GBP Aussie dollar, what's happened? We're right up this top. We keep bouncing off of this area here. So there's a good chance it's going to just bounce back down again. Look how much effort it takes to come up and how quickly it comes down. So, and also, look, this looks to me like a an inverse head and shoulder. So actually, it's just SignalTrader's just cancelled it. It's been invalid. So let me look at this. That's coming down. I think it's going to come down and come back up. Head and shoulders are very common if you've got a market that's turning, okay, or continuing in a certain direction. You get a small one. There's the first shoulder. There's the head, and here's the second shoulder. So what's it likely to do? It's going to come down first, then it's going to go back up again, okay, if that's what we've got. So this is good because this is a good excuse for it to come down. So because I flipped charts, it cancelled the order. I'm just going to refresh my web page, and it should be back on here. Where we are, GBAP Aussie dollar. I kind of like the look of that. Lots of lovely pips in that one. 243 pips for a 26 pip risk. I think that's probably worth doing, isn't it? Worth the risk reward. The thing about SignalTrader is we're looking for big trades. Okay, we're looking for, look at the minimum is about 40 pips. Dollar CAD that, but the look at the risk is tiny. So there's tiny risk, reasonable profit. Look at these trades: 80 pips, 90 pips, 243 pips profit possibly there. So I'm waiting for that. It looks like what we've got is a little drop. There's, at the moment, it's in a hook. There's my order going on. You can see the lines SignalTrader's drawn in. I don't have to do anything else. It's all automatically done for me. We've got a hook here. Those of you who are SignalTrader users, if you look in the forum under, I think it's general trading questions, there's actually a talk about hooks. Okay, now this may continue up. The trend may change. It may continue up. Okay, but at present, all right, there are sellers in the market, and we've tried to fight it off. So it may be that sterling will now come back down to here because this has been a very fast rally. If it does come down, it's going to come halfway before it retraces. Okay, so if it enters congestion about halfway, because if it's a hook, it'll come back to about halfway, probably where the white line is. It'll just bounce straight back up again. Okay. However, it could be that it comes down and just carries on and just retraces back down again. Normally, what happens when you get a retrace is you get this long doing nothing and then it just drops. There's one on New Zealand yen I'm looking at the moment, and I'm waiting for that move, but it sits in congestion. SignalTrader protects us from when the market goes against us. If our order's not on, it'll take it off to protect us, and it did that last night with a couple of orders I had on. This GBP Aussie dollar is actually quite close to going. I've actually got my trade sitting there. It's kind of bounced off the bottom here. I'm expecting this little hook here to come back again to about halfway, and then for it to come back to some sort of reasonable life level. I think it's going to come right down. I think we're going to get target on this one because it is in this really convenient hook down. Anyway, so please, traders, do read, read the manual. I won't say RTFM, they say. Read the flipping manual. Okay, there's a lot of information on the forum. If you're a SignalTrader member, you get access to the forum. It's only for members, I'm afraid. $50 a month gets you SignalTrader, access to the user group, which is we've got a 24-hour Skype chat, which runs, except of course I don't run 24 hours, so there's a whole bunch of people there. There's normally someone to help you out. If you want to check out our website, it's www.iwanttobeaforextrader.com and dailyforextrader.me. The only real chart structures that I say people should learn are head and shoulders, reversals, and break, hook and go. So when it does a big break like this, or breaks from congestion, I'm sorry if you can hear purring, it's my cat, it bounces up, it does a big move, it hooks back halfway, and then it carries on up. Okay, but with this one, because it's sterling and we're entering the European session, I think we might see this come all the way back down again to where it should be, because it does make a really nice head and shoulder structure. So anyway, have a great day. I want to be a forextrader.com, and I'll see you tomorrow for another trading session. Just watch out for the news. Avoid trading euros this morning and dollars this afternoon. You will not be able to predict what happens with euros and dollars today. Okay, it's going to be bananas. It's going to go mad. Okay, I want to be at forextrader.com. Have a great day.